manifestors. This is Iris from universaliris.com, Facebook Universal Iris. And so today we're talking about being single and the law of attraction. Wow, so where do I begin with this? We have this notion that being single sucks in society. Like, yeah, let's just be real about these things. That being single, at least I cannot say for everybody, but we grow up in a society where we are always told that life is so much better when we are, that life is so much better when we are together with somebody else. And we see that all the time because we see it in the movies. We see it in Valentine's Day so much, in Christmas time. A lot of us get a little bit melancholic because Christmas is coming and there's nobody that you're going to get gifts from that is a special person, or you're going to get gifts to that is special in your life. And if you're watching this, your chances are that you're one of those people that are learning how to be single or how to love yourself being single. And the law of attraction is all about, again, and I've said it in my other videos, is all about learning to love yourself so you can become a match to what it is that you want. So if you want to attract money, you have to learn to become abundant with yourself, by yourself, and then you will attract abundance. If you're looking for love, you have to become that love that you are. And so at your innermost core, and I hope you've heard this before, and if you haven't, welcome to the club. At your innermost core, you are that love that you're looking for. That's why when people find their significant others, they always say that it was unexpected. Always, oh my God, it was unexpected. I didn't want it. But I don't want it. They feel that way because there's a part of themselves, when it's a healthy love, there's a part of themselves that feels so satisfied with who they are. Then all of a sudden, love comes in and they're like, oh my God, I didn't expect for love to come in. It was totally unexpected. And that is why people end up matching with someone that they love, because it's like they finally found that part within themselves that feels like they are enough. There's a lot of people that have a very hard time, just a very hard time doing things on their own. And we have to step away from the fear of doing something on our own and step away into our power. And I almost sound redundant because I've heard this before so many times. Obviously, I'm in the industry, so we hear this so much. But the reality is that, if you have a hard time doing groceries by yourself, then you're going to have a very hard time being a single person. Therefore, learning to be single is like the most rewarding experience you can ever do for yourself, because that is how you're going to attract this love that we all want to end up with anyway, right? Because learning to be single is all about learning to really love and honor yourself. Like, really learn to connect with yourself from within, instead of trying to put our problems and issues on someone else, hoping that they can fill the void that we feel. I've been in this self-love journey for so long that has been times where I feel like, I feel like I want somebody else to fulfill that, or if only I can be in a relationship. And it's like those moments really made me wake up and say, oh my God, I still have work to do, because it's all about it being in a journey for yourself and really understanding that you are really the love that you're looking for. You are enough in every sense of the word. So actually, here's a technique that I use that has really helped me a lot into honoring myself and honoring my needs, because it's really about meeting your needs. When you are in the quest for looking for a relationship, or when you are having a really hard time doing something for yourself, like going to a restaurant for yourself, that's one of the coolest experiences you can do. Like Maybe I went a little too big, but the other day I took myself to this really yummy vegan restaurant, and I wanted to take myself out on a date. And I took myself to like this really delicious restaurant. I ended up spending $300 on myself on food, okay? Looking back, maybe I overdid it a little bit because it's like, how much food can you order for 300 bucks? But in the end, I had a great time, and I actually really loved how people, like, they looked at me a little like, really? It's just you? Like, oh, okay, cool, you know? And everybody was like giving me the that's pretty cool, because it is awesome to be able to walk into a room and say, I'm owning this shit right now. I'm owning it. And I'm going to order whatever I want. And I'm going to feel great about it. I'm going to have the wine that I want. And I'm just going to be here in the ambiance and treat myself. Now, I don't suggest spending that kind of money to my clients and to you. I suggest, starting with little things, like even going to the grocery store by yourself. I suggest putting yourself in situations that you would normally do with somebody else. Put yourself in the situation for yourself. One thing that has really helped me was actually, I'll just tell you the whole thing. Some time ago I did DMT. DMT is dimethyltryptamine, and it's the strongest hallucinogen ever. And it's an out-of-body experience. It's like a death experience. It's the active ingredient in ayahuasca. The whole point is that I was able to really see, feel, taste, savor, whatever it was, the fact that I am love. I was really able, you can say I met God. Like I met God. And honestly, I suggest you watch my video because it's on YouTube and it kind of went a little viral. And it's just an amazing video. But when I was in that moment that I met this embodiment of God, I realized that I am love, right? And ever since then that I realized how much I am love. And this is not because I want to push for people to do this. No, I want you to understand that you are that love that you actually have been desperately looking for, or have been desperately looking to feel comfortable in, right? Being comfortable in your own skin. One technique that I've been using on myself is I am that love. I am that love that I'm looking for. So what does this love want to do? This love wants to have a milkshake. This love wants to, go running. This love wants to go to that delicious restaurant and treat herself. This love wants to say, I love you to someone else. You see? Because you are literally made out of that love. And yes, it takes time, and it takes, some healing work to do out of all the experiences that we have felt less than. Yes, it takes all that stuff. But I want you to always remember that I am love, and I am that love that I've been looking for my whole life. And when you just treat yourself with the power of love in that sense, you're going to attract the places and situations that are going to propel you to the next level. One thing that we take for granted is the fun out of being single. Like, there is so much fun. Like, I'm sorry guys, but I'm very romanced. I'm very romanced, and I have a great dating life, and it's healthy, and it's fun, and I travel by myself, and I'm becoming the person I want to attract. And so this is why I wanted to reiterate this to you guys. And actually, what better person, because I will be teaching a workshop, an online workshop that is free for everybody in my Facebook group, Universal Iris Abundance Society. And I will be teaching a workshop that is called Learn to Be Single, Happy, and Free, a mindfulness workshop. And who better else to teach this workshop than somebody that has been single most of her adult life? Like, I've literally been single for 8 years of my 20s, and now I'm entering my 30s. I'm 31. So, oh my gosh, I'm super excited to teach this to you guys to understand how to meet your needs. And anyways, guys, I really wanted to, stress this to you all. Well, the workshop is actually going to be this Saturday, so if you want to come in and join, it's free of charge. There'll be little things and little giveaways that I'm going to have, and it's just a really awesome way to understand and get to know you. All right, guys, I love you all. Mwah. Have a beautiful and amazing day. Bye.